Hi everyone, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nate.
And we are
Popcorn and Powerups.
Nate, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about my personal favorite Sonic movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
That's right, we're going to do Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which takes the action up to 11. Are you excited, Nate?
I am. This was one of my favorite movies of 2024.
Well, there you go. Let's get right into Sonic 3.
The third one.
All right, Nate, before we get into the plot, let's just do some info, all right? Let me get this started.
All right.
So Sonic 3 was released on December 20th, 2024. The budget for Sonic 3 is estimated at $122 million.
Oh, that's a lot.
It says here in my notes, the opening weekend in the U.S. and Canada earned $60 million, with a total gross in the U.S. and Canada $236 million and $492 million worldwide.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Yes, yeah,
that's a lot of stuff.
They're raking in the dough right now, and overall, the franchise itself has earned more than $1 billion worldwide at theaters.
Nice, over $1 billion.
Is that pretty good, you think?
I mean, compared to most other movies, that is quite a lot.
What about compared to, let's say, other video game movies? Do you think it's quite a lot?
I mean, well, with the Mario movie, they needed to go bigger and better. So, and they really did with Sonic 3. I'm pretty sure they beat the first and the second Sonic movies in like combined.
So, all three Sonic movies earned more than $1 billion worldwide at theaters. Guess how much just the Mario movie is estimated to have earned?
I don't know, like 500,000? That is not enough, is it?
It's earned $1.3 billion in just one Mario movie compared to 3 Sonic movies to get to more than $1 billion.
Why do people like Mario more than Sonic? I mean, Sonic's a fast blue hedgehog.
That's right. And take the recent Minecraft movie. It's estimated just itself to have earned, at the time when I looked this up, it might even be higher now, but it's earned around $940 million at the box office with one movie and a record opening box office of $162 million.
That is literally just because of the chicken jockey scene.
It's got to be the chicken jockey.
It's just the chicken jockey
So maybe
scene.
We're going to see some kind of chicken jockey in Sonic 4, I'll bet you.
We're probably not.
Alright, so I'm just going to jump really quick into some cast and crew notes. Not a ton of changes here because it's mostly the same notable cast. We still have Jeff Fowler as the director, Ben Schwartz as Sonic, James Marsden as Tom the Donut Lord, or Donut Lord, not the Donut Lord, Jim Carrey, who now plays 2 roles, in case you weren't, paying close attention when you watched the movie, Ivo and Gerald Robotnik. Tika Sumpter is still Maddie, and then they've added a new cast member, Keanu Reeves, as Shadow. Are you clapping? Nate's clapping. Okay, so he likes the casting. Keanu Reeves, I'll just point out another iconic 90s actor known for Speed, Neo in The Matrix, the movie Constantine, and he was the burning tumbleweed in one of the SpongeBob movies.
Yes,
and of course, he plays John Wick.
Oh, really quick, there's a scene in Sonic 1 when they were watching Speed, and Sonic was like, "Oh, Keanu, you are a national treasure."
And would you look at that? Now he's Shadow.
Sonic's rival.
That's right. That's all I have for little intro notes and cast notes. It's pretty straightforward. There isn't much going on with the cast. Didn't change much.
Alright, so just a couple more thoughts before we go into the plot synopsis. Because I would like to describe what happened before it.
Before what?
The movie. Because we saw it in theaters.
Oh, you mean
saw it in theaters on the day that it came out, December 20th.
Oh, I gotcha. So you're going to be like, well, before we left for the movie, I went to the bathroom. Then we went and got some Chick-fil-A. You had to gas up the car.
I don't think we got Chick-fil-A before that, but shush.
All right, well, what are you talking about then?
So, I lost my mind.
So since that extra little factoid that you basically lost your mind before the movie was your extra thought.
Look, I was trying to describe my day before that. I failed, okay? Let's just get to the movie.
No, you lost your mind.
I did not lose my mind.
That's what you said.
I didn't lose my mind.
The magic of editing makes it seem like that's all you wanted to say, so I'm leaving it.
Okay, let's get to the movie.
Sounds good. Let's get to the plot synopsis. So Nate, who is the podcast brought to you by today?
The podcast is brought to you by...
I can't wait to hear this.
Skin.
Skin? Like human?
Yes, human skin and skin.
You must mean you must be misunderstanding. You must mean like a skin product, like a lotion.
No, I mean the actual skin. The actual human skin.
Human Skin is our sponsor, and let me guess, they're paying us just an unbelievable amount of money.
Actually, this time they're paying us 15 cents.
15 cents?
Wait, hold on. Did I say 15? I meant 0.5.
0.5 cents. All right, well, nobody ever said being a podcaster was going to make us rich. So, listeners, this podcast is brought to you by Human Skin itself. Keep it healthy. Use products that did not sponsor this podcast, and instead, it was just skin. Why don't we get into the plot synopsis for Sonic 3?
Alright, so when the movie first starts, they get straight to it. So we start out on an island in Tokyo Bay in Japan.
Nice.
There is this like giant prison on it. And I think it was built just to host one thing, the ultimate life form.
The ULF? ULF? Got it. ULF it is.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ah.
There. A soldier guy walks in and is excited because the other guy in the room got donuts. And then he gets mad because the other guy ate all the Boston cream.
Yes, Boston cream is delicious. Do you like Boston cream?
I love Boston cream.
There you go. Listeners, Boston cream did not sponsor the podcast,
It did
but
not.
have them
It did
anyway.
not.
Have a Boston cream donut.
Yes.
Continue.
Like from Dunkin'. So, they look at Shadow, who is thinking about a mysterious female playing a guitar. And then, disaster strikes. Someone hacks the system and frees Shadow. After an epic fight scene
Was it
where
epic,
Shadow
though? Those
takes
poor
out
guys.
all the guardian units of nations, or gun guards.
Ugh.
And then Shadow bursts out of the prison island, slides on water towards Tokyo, and we see the title screen.
Sonic 3, Revenge of the Shadow.
Wait, hold up. That's not the title. So anyways, something that kind of confuses me is that in Sonic 2, they literally say that Guardians of Nations, or Gun...
Are you going to do that every time?
No, I'm just going to say Gun from
Okay,
now
good.
on.
Please.
So, Gun was formed after Eggman's attack in the first Sonic movie.
Yep.
AKA our episode 1. But in this movie, it stated that Gun was made 50 years ago.
Retcon, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty weird.
Sounds like a retcon.
Yeah. So, we see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are about to race.
Yes.
But Sonic thought they were going tubing. After the race, it turns out that Tails and Knuckles weren't really there. Sonic runs back to find his bee
Wait,
Arthur.
go back. They weren't there because they were at the finish line already, right? And then Sonic was like, how'd you guys beat me? When they get to the finish line, you'll see Knuckles and Tails waiting there, tapping their feet with their hands on the hips in the same animation that you'll see in the games if you leave your character standing still for too long.
Yes, yes.
All right, continue.
I remember that. So, turns out they were just holograms, and Sonic ran back to the starting line to find his B. Arthur Day. Oh wait, no, B. Earth Day, because it was the anniversary of him coming to Earth. Like 10 or 15 years. I forget how long ago that was at this point.
Yeah. No, he's getting older.
Sonic finds his old cave, and then a gun helicopter lands nearby and calls Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles to Tokyo. They jump off in a Sonic Adventure 2 style helicopter drop, because in Sonic Adventure 2 there was a level called City Escape, and it starts out with Sonic jumping out of a helicopter and saying, "No food or movies, we're out of here."
Nice.
Or something along the lines of that. And Sonic says the exact same thing in the movie.
It's good to see they appreciate the games and throw in references.
And also, this guy here claims that Sonic Adventure 2 does not exist.
That's right. Anything after Sonic 3 and Knuckles doesn't really exist.
I will show you footage of Sonic Adventure 2, Dad.
That sounds fake to
You
me.
got me Sonic Forces on the Nintendo Switch.
I don't know about that. Must have been somebody else. So what happens after they get down to Tokyo? Is there a giant lizard monster crashing through the city?
Well, it's not Godzilla. It's very much not Godzilla. They fight Shadow, and Shadow easily beats them. And then Shadow grabs a little, laser pistol off a gun guard.
What does gun stand for?
Guardian Units of Nations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're not making me do that throughout the entire thing.
Well, I forgot for a second. Did they have their collision yet, where there's a big boom?
No, they did not have their collision with the big boom yet.
Because I have a trivia tidbit for that.
Ooh, trivia!
Alright, anyway, continue.
So, Shadow hops on a motorcycle with that laser pistol, just like in the 2006 game, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh my God.
That was mentioned in episode 1, so yeah, we're finally there.
I assume there's an actual game like that. I've never heard of any Sonic games after Sonic and Knuckles 3. What happens next?
So, next, Shadow rides up, this massive building in Tokyo. I don't know what it's called, but it's a massive building in Tokyo.
Yep.
And eventually, they end up, hitting each other in the fists. And big kaboom happens. A large explosion happens and knocks out all the power in Tokyo.
Yep. After this happens, I believe this is the part, Sonic refers to the amount of energy as 1.21 gigawatts.
Back to the Future reference.
Which is a Back to the Future. Yep, a Back to the Future reference.
If you don't know, this guy loves Back to the Future.
I do love Back to the Future.
We even took him to see the Back to the Future musical on Broadway.
And what a great musical it was.
After the fight with Shadow, they go to a Chow Garden, which, if you don't know, is a place that you can go in between levels in Sonic Adventure 2. At least I think it is. I've never played the game.
Ah, excellent.
I've seen footage of it. I've seen someone beat the final boss. So, in the Chow Garden, a Chow Garden is basically a Sonic the Hedgehog equivalent of Chuck E. Cheese. And in there, Tails, the 8-year-old mind that he is loving the Japanese song performance done by the animatronic Chows. Actually, I think they were humans in Chow costumes. A bunch of egg drones burst through the windows and begin firing on everyone.
Egg drones?
Only after we learn who Shadow was thinking of. Maria Robotnik.
A character that isn't in Sonic and Knuckles 3,
so it
probably doesn't really exist.
I'm going to pull up footage of Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure 2, every Sonic game that Maria Robotnik is featured in, and show it to this guy.
Excellent. Well, why don't we speed through that little flashback scene, because that's next, right? Isn't there a flashback?
Yeah, there's a flashback scene next, and then...
I'm going to try and summarize it. Tell me if I miss anything.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, ready? So Shadow is in some kind of a gun, which I don't remember what. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's in some kind of a gun, which I don't remember what that stands for, facility.
Guardian Units of Nations.
That's right.
For the last time.
He's in the Guardian Units of Nations facility because he arrived on Earth. They're trying to study him and whatever. He meets he's in a tube. He meets a girl who
Maria Robotnik.
Yes, he meets a girl who shows kindness to him. Some bad stuff happens eventually. She gets killed by accident or whatever. And they're trying to escape, and we see that they have to stick Shadow into stasis because he's too dangerous.
And also because if he gets mad, he could quite possibly ruin the world.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. We learned that Maria Robotnik is an important person, and Shadow accidentally killed her and was in stasis, getting angrier and angrier for 50 years or whatever it is.
And soon, Shadow meets back up with Gerald Robotnik.
Good. Let's keep going. I got us right through that flashback easily.
So, before all the flashback happened, because that was not in order, Father, Commander Walters bit the dust.
Oof.
But right before that...
I don't know if I could say that.
This isn't Roblox, Dad.
Continue.
But if you want it to be like Roblox, just say, ah.
Ah, very good.
So continuing on, Commander Walters bit the dust and gave Sonic one of the 2 keys to the Eclipse Cannon.
Whoa, so you need 2 keys to fire it?
Yes, you need 2 keys to fire it.
If you don't want that cannon to ever fire and hurt anybody, wouldn't it make perfect sense to just destroy that key right then and there?
Yes, it would make
Anyway, let's continue. Sorry.
It would have been better if it got broken. So anyways, Guardian Units of Gun turns against Sonic, and Sonic meets up with Eggman, who is finally fat. After 3 movies, he finally gained some weight, and now he actually looks more like Eggman.
I'm glad
However,
that they
he
took
grew
their time
hair back.
I'm glad they took their time on that.
Yes.
Let him slowly lose his mind and transform into Eggman instead of just being the game Eggman from the start.
Yeah. Team Sonic, Eggman, and Agent Stone go into that same gun base and are slowly picked off by Shadow. But Gerald Robotnik meets up with Eggman, and Eggman tries to figure out if Gerald is actually his grandfather. He did 2 things, and then the longest word in the English dictionary, also a rare lung disease called pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanocoliosis.
Very
longest
impressive.
word in the English dictionary. I mastered that in January.
Very impressive. I'm not even going to try it.
Pneumono ultramicroscopic
silico
volcanocoliosis. Put it together, what do you got?
Scoliosis.
Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanocoliosis.
I'm sort of impressed. What's next?
Shadow uses one of Eggman's things to make a black hole after...
Whoa!
A black hole. A literal black hole, I know. After Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles get tied to a pole. Sonic doesn't...
I'm looking at your notes, and it doesn't appear that the movie ends right there with the Earth being destroyed. So I guess it's the tiny one.
Yeah, it's a tiny black hole that grows, and Sonic does a trick shot to escape it, and it consumes the entire mountain.
What an interesting little goof I have here, by the way.
Continue.
When Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are chained up...
It's Knuckles, not Knuckles.
There's a K. When Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are chained up by the Robotniks in Shadow, Tails is on Sonic's right and Knuckles is on his left. But when they arrive back home to recruit Tom and Maddie for help with their mission, Tails is on Sonic's left and Knuckles is on his right. They switch sides when they go through that portal to escape the black hole that stops at the mountain instead of destroying the entire Earth.
It should have destroyed the entire Earth. Bam, movie over. That's the end of the episode. No, it is not.
Oh, well, let's keep going.
So, Sonic, Tom, Maddie, Tails, and Knuckles go into London to try to steal the second key to the Eclipse Cannon, other than just destroying the first key.
Well, no, that must mean they want to use the Eclipse Cannon, right?
Why would they want to use the Eclipse Cannon? They're good guys.
Why keep the key? You know.
So, anyways, the Eclipse Cannon is a very dangerous weapon capable of delivering a precision strike anywhere on the planet. Oh, did I mention that it's a space station?
It is.
Ooh,
yep.
It's a space station. I wonder what thing from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 it is.
You're gesturing. They can't see. You better just keep talking because I got no answer for you.
Unless you can see through
It's the Death Star. What's next?
It's not the Death Star. It kind of is. Yeah, it pretty much is the Death Star. Eventually, Tom disguises as the dead Commander Walt. There was something before that.
It's okay.
I feel
Was
stupid.
it important?
There is a reference to the games in it.
I don't think it's that important.
A third Eggman dance scene. Woo!
Oh, no, we could definitely skip that.
And then, after the Eggman dance scene, woo! The Eggmen are about to enter the vault.
Oh, yeah, ridiculous.
And then Sonic comes running in, rams into a wall, and...
Wait, is this the part you skipped over?
Yes.
You skipped this whole part over?
Yes.
Oh, wow, alright, yeah, I guess we do have to cover that.
Sonic jumps back, but if you remember, when you jump on a spike in the games, Sonic throws his hands up and falls backwards. He did that in the movie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good reference.
After he rammed into the wall. Eventually, Knuckles breaks through the shield, which I thought the shield was impenetrable and would have burned straight through Knuckles, disintegrating him, except for his shoes somehow.
He's Knuckles. He's 300%
He's
muscle
Knuckles.
or whatever he says.
1,000,000% muscle. Fast or false.
Haha.
So, after that Eggman dance scene, and Tom, he disguises as the recently dead Commander Walters, and after Tom disguises, he goes to a important gun agent.
What gun? What did that stand for again?
Guardian Units of Nations.
Oh. I thought it was generally unfunny noses.
Generally unfunny noses. Don't cut, please. Do not cut. So, Tom, disguised as Commander Walters, gets the second key to the Eclipse Cannon, only to get punched across the face by Shadow, knocked out, unconscious, and nearly dead.
Just when our heroes had the ability to fire the cannon and destroy their enemies, Shadow steals it from them.
And then the Eclipse Cannon hovers into the sky and into space.
Yes.
To destroy the entire planet.
And those of us who know how going to space works are absolutely expecting that Eclipse Cannon to just fall right back down again because they go straight up. And if you throw something straight up, it will fall straight back down.
That is not possible.
Yes,
it isn't possible for that to happen.
So,
Sonic gets really, really mad and has quite the crash out because he goes over to, he uses a ring portal to go back to Green Hills, Montana, not the Green Hills Island from the actual Sonic 1 game.
Right.
And Sonic takes the Master Emerald, goes supersonic.
How does he get the Master Emerald? Isn't there a guardian of immense power protecting the Master Emeralds?
You'll need to watch the Knuckles show to learn who that is.
No,
it's
I don't.
Wade Whipple.
You could just watch this movie. It shows him.
It's Wade Whipple.
That's right. And he almost stopped Sonic from getting
No, he does
Master
not.
Emerald.
He was playing hockey with the Master Emerald with an object of intense power that could easily, destroy a planet, maybe?
You know what could destroy a planet?
What?
These ads. So Nate, this time I've picked a proper sponsor that's going to pay us quite a bit of money for the first time in our podcast.
For once you picked the ad. Finally.
Guess what our sponsor is?
What? What's that? What is that?
This is a level. If I hold it just right, the bubble stays right in the middle of the two lines. That's what's sponsoring us.
A level?
No, the concept of being level.
Could you not
Perfectly level, untilted is sponsoring this podcast.
Could you not choose like maybe a ramekin or a Rubik's Cube? Because those are a couple things that are on your desk right now.
Listeners,
you just grab something off your desk.
Every time you walk on level ground, I want you to think of this podcast. Not when you're going uphill or downhill.
Nothing
level
is
ground.
truly level, though.
Because this podcast is brought to you by being level.
So Sonic shoots himself straight through the bottom part of the Eclipse Cannon, which is like a viewing deck. Grabs Shadow, smashes him down to Earth. Shadow knocks the Chaos Emerald straight out of Sonic.
Whoa.
And then they both go Super Sonic versus Super Shadow. It's insane. They fight around the entire planet. And then Sonic, and then in Greece, after Shadow taunts Sonic, Sonic punches Shadow all the way up to the moon.
Wow. This whole fight scene, I was just sitting there thinking like join in, right? Do all the fates. That's what I was thinking, especially when Sonic punches Shadow into the moon, or Shadow whatever punches Sonic up to the moon.
Sonic punched Shadow in.
Right.
And then Sonic is about to kill Shadow.
What?
And then chills out and just sits on the moon.
Yes.
And talks to Shadow. How are they breathing? Don't ask me.
They're magic or whatever.
No, they're not.
By the way, did you notice when they were on the moon just how close the Earth was? The Earth was right there. If you look up the moon landing or whatever, I think it was Buzz Aldrin or whatever, said he put his thumb up and blocked out the entire Earth from his view. The size of his thumb. That moon is about to crash into the Earth. Prove me wrong. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, you can't prove him wrong. So then they chill out, talk to each other, and then a dap up for the winning dap up contest. If you don't know what a dap up is, it's when two people like basically do a handshake, but not actually a handshake. Like they hit their hands together in between each other, and then like I don't know how to explain it.
Listeners, we have comments in our podcast on Spotify.
Explain to the others what a dap up is.
No, if you agree with me that Nate just made up a word,
I did not.
Then let me know in the comments.
I didn't make up a word. So they both go super again, and then take out like millions of gun droids, because the Eclipse Cannon was created by Gun in exchange for Gerald Robotnik's freedom.
Wait, what? Created by what?
Gun. Don't.
I was just gonna...
Guardian Units of Nations. There, you win.
Thank you.
Okay.
The so Shadow, what color is he when he's super?
He's like a whitish gold.
I'm pretty sure he was pink. Not that there's anything wrong.
Hold on.
Not that there's anything wrong with being
Super
pink.
Shadow.
Except it makes me
Look
think
at that. Are you blind? In case you can't see it, I'm showing my dad a photo of Super Shadow.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about movie Super Shadow. Google that. Yes, there it is. You found it. He looks pink, and he reminds me of a very nice fluffy cotton candy. As he's annihilating all those droids and drones, he's just a fluffy cotton candy.
We gotta rewatch this movie right after this. So, anyways, Eggman realizes, oh wait, I gotta be a good guy.
Yes, he decides he doesn't want to destroy the Earth.
If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it.
That's right.
That's his exact words.
And they have like a nanobot battle, like an Iron Man nanobot battle, right?
And it ends with Eggman getting tossed back down to Earth, but then a ring portal opens and Tails, holding Knuckles, holding Robotnik, come back up, and Eggman had one of Sonic's quills, which had gone super.
Did he touch it to his tongue?
The super form? I don't think he did. He didn't do the super form one.
He only does that with the blue ones.
And then he shoved it up his grandfather's butt.
Oh.
And and his grandfather shot right into the engine of the Eclipse Cannon, and he exploded.
Oof, man, that was a tough death, but it was
Fatality.
quick. It was a tough death for was it Gerald Robotnik?
Gerald
yes.
Eggy Weggy.
So that's it for Gerald, right?
Yeah, Gerald is
toast.
Gerald bit the dust.
All right.
Continuing on, the Eclipse Cannon fired, and Sonic and Shadow tried to stop it, and, well, they kind of fail. But Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman redirect the aim of the Eclipse Cannon away from Earth, but towards the moon. They cut off the entire bottom part of the moon.
So now we have 2 moons. But it doesn't matter, because those 2 moons are so close to the Earth that they're going to come crashing down pretty soon anyway.
So, anyways...
Just a little note for the listeners. Nate is going without notes right now. His notes are off on his phone.
Yeah, my phone is off at the moment with my notes on it.
We'll see if he can finish without using
Oh, trust me, I can finish it because this movie has bled itself into my brain.
Is it because you've seen it 47 times?
I've not seen it 47 times. You're thinking of Sonic 2 before Sonic 3 came out.
Oh.
I'm looking to watch Sonic 3 more. Cheer me on, maybe?
Sure.
So, Sonic is just floating around in space. He should be dying at the moment, if I'm not wrong, because there is 0 air in space.
He's super or whatever. He's magic. We already covered that.
So, Sonic is hovering around in space, and Tails goes to grab him. Otherwise, Sonic would fall back down to Earth and get all of his bones crushed.
I don't know. He seems like he's pretty durable.
He is not. If you remember in Sonic 1, I don't remember this, but maybe he was rammed into by Eggman's Eggmobile, and he pretty much died there.
He had no rings left. He's got rings now, right?
I just did the Dwayne The Rock Johnson people's eyebrow at my father, because... So, Tails fell unconscious, so is Sonic, as they were falling back down to Earth. And then Knuckles grabbed the falling ring, and Tails and Sonic threw the ring below them, and they survived.
Knuckles wasn't unconscious?
No,
I thought they were all unconscious.
Knuckles was alive.
So they had a ring, see?
Yes, they had one ring left, and they survived.
As long as you got a ring.
Only one of them had the ring, though.
It just needs one.
Meanwhile, on the Eclipse Cannon, Shadow teleports in. Oh, by the way, did I mention he can teleport? I don't think I did.
That's how he beat everybody the entire movie. He's OP.
Overpowered.
That's what I said.
No, you said OP.
Oh. I forgot. You're compelled to translate any acronyms. So what does GUN stand for again?
Come on, man. Guardian Units of...
Nostrils.
Guardian Units of Nations.
Oh, okay.
Not Guardian Units of Nostrils. Oh my god.
Come on. Don't worry, listeners. We're going to get through this.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm calm now.
2 hours later.
What's the next part of the movie you should talk about?
So, Shadow tells Eggman to, try to stabilize the Eclipse Cannon while Shadow goes to push it. And Eggman says, Vaya con Dios, stinking hedgehog. I don't know the rest of the thing that he said in Spanish, but...
Go with God or something like that?
Yeah, go with God, stinking hedgehog. So, next
Shadow
thing you know,
saves the day, Robotnik, makes a heroic sacrifice.
Let me talk. So, apparently, they cut, all of Eggman's live streams, because I guess he was just, a streamer on, TikTok or YouTube who, sold something and I guess made a reference to Fortnite in the deleted scene. Yes, he did, Dad. He did. I'll show you that deleted scene after this. Shadow... So, So, okay, let's see if I can keep myself together.
So, Eggman and Shadow save the day. Eggman has a heroic sacrifice. He's a good guy now, and he's dead.
Let me finish this movie.
I just did.
No, you did not. So, Shadow pushes the Eclipse Cannon away in a very sad moment. He's gonna die. So the entire Eclipse Cannon explodes.
All right, the end. The Eclipse Cannon
It's not
blew up.
over. And also, Shadow and Eggman died.
Ah,
They're
very
dead.
good.
They bit the dust.
So it's over.
It's not over just yet.
Knuckles saves Tails and Sonic. The true hero of the movie, Knuckles, saved Tails and Sonic. Eggman is gone. Shadow's gone. The Eclipse Cannon's blown up. We did it. We're done.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, what's next?
Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles do that race from the beginning of the movie without holograms.
Oh, it's a real race.
Yep, and Sonic wins.
Because he goes so fast that he ends up like on the East Coast or something?
In New York. State Park.
Nice.
And then, continuing on after that, we see Metal Sonic attempt to kill Sonic.
Whoa, but what happens?
And then Sonic punches out Metal Sonic and then gets surrounded by a bunch more Metal Sonics.
That's right.
Do you think Sonic's gonna survive?
Nope. Listeners, what a great trilogy the Sonic trilogy
Sonic
was.
does survive.
Oh.
Because Amy Rose takes out all of the Metal Sonics.
Ah, so we're set up for Sonic 4, aren't we?
Yes. Sonic 4. Sonic, but it's Terminator.
So that's it. That's the end of the plot. That's the movie.
Not just yet. There's a second after credit scene.
Really?
And
I must have fallen asleep.
And also, Shadow takes off his inhibitor rings when he goes to push the Eclipse Cannon away, so he has access to all of his power.
Oh.
His chaos energy. Because the inhibitor rings, like, make sure his power doesn't, like, explode him and kill him. And on Earth, or some other planet, I don't know, we focus in on a crater with an inhibitor ring in it.
Oh, so maybe Shadow's not
And
dead.
then we see his shoes come right beside the crater, and his hand reaches down to pick it up. The movie has ended.
We
That's
did it.
Sonic 3.
That's the plot of Sonic 3. Great job with that synopsis, Nate. Now, why don't we get back with the kind of initial reactions right as the movie ended. We'll talk about some themes, and we'll get into some reviews.
Alrighty, let's do the usual.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just want to talk a little bit about my initial reactions after the movie ended. This is not necessarily a review, just my feelings when we got to the end of the movie. This is my feelings on a rewatch, not the original feelings when I was in the theater, by the way.
Yeah, this isn't a theater reaction.
Yeah.
This is a rewatch reaction.
So for me, I thought the movie was a ton of fun. They obviously dialed up the action and effects in this one. I'm going to have to admit, though, that they're getting into some territory that's beyond my experience with Sonic.
But is behind my experience of Sonic.
Because I haven't really played any of the newer games past the Sega Genesis era, in case it wasn't obvious from my comments during the podcast. But what they gave us for Shadow was really exciting. I liked seeing Keanu in the role.
Yeah.
And Shadow was a lot of fun. By the very end of the movie, I'll say I found the dual Jim Carrey role as Ivo and Gerald to be a little bit grating. But it ended probably kind of just in time before it got to be too irritating for me anyway. And I think it was nice to have a little heroic sacrifice for Ivo. The after credits scene was really cool with Amy Rose. It kind of has me curious where they're going to take the story next, because, like I said, I haven't played the other game, so actually I might find the next movies to be even more enjoyable, because they're all new to me.
And typically in the after credit scenes, they introduce a character that is from the next Sonic game that they will be doing.
Yep, and I have no idea who any of those extra characters
so in
are.
Sonic 1, the after credit scene was Tails, and Tails got introduced in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In Sonic 2's after credit scene, it was Shadow. Shadow got introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. And in Sonic 3 is Amy Rose. And Amy Rose got introduced in Sonic CD. They're doing Sonic CD as a video game adaptation next.
Yep. So, I mean, what were your thoughts? Just initial thoughts.
The second it ended, I was blown away.
Yep. You remember how you felt after you got out of the theater?
How did I feel?
I don't know. I was just asking if you remembered.
I
think you were crying. You were in tears. You were so sad.
Yeah, because at that time, I didn't know that Shadow was alive.
You thought he was gone?
I thought Shadow was dead, and trust me, Shadow grew on me. Sonic used to be my favorite character, but Shadow grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate life form.
The Ulf. Yep.
You remember the Ulf?
That's right. Better than an alien life form, or ALF, for my listeners out there who know that reference. You don't.
Yeah, I do not.
Of course.
Know that reference.
Do you have any thoughts on the themes for this movie?
I mean, a theme is probably like overcoming a great loss, because Shadow lost Maria, and that sent him down the path he was on in the movie. That's
right. Yeah. I think the Sonic movies have always been very heavy-handed with their themes, right? The General even kind of said it, like, directly. He said, where Sonic found friends and family on Earth, Shadow found loss. Sonic found ways to deal with his grief in a healthy manner. Shadow allowed himself to be manipulated into almost destroying the Earth. So it's kind of finding positive ways to cope with loss and move on.
And Shadow, all he wanted to do is do what Maria would have wanted.
Yeah.
Instead, he nearly ended the planet.
That's right. And speaking of loss, by the way, Tom survived, right?
Yeah, Tom's alive.
But yeah, we didn't really cover that, but he's back. He survived that whole thing.
Yeah, Tom's alive.
Nice.
Injured, but alive.
There you go. So I'm going to add a little bit of a new segment here before we get into our reviews on the movie. And I wrote down a little summary of reviews off the internet so that we can chat a little bit about that.
Okay.
So looking at the internet review breakdown, IMDb's AI agent summarizes the reviews this way. It says, reviewers say Sonic the Hedgehog 3 offers thrilling action, humor, and emotional depth. Keanu Reeves as Shadow and Jim Carrey's dual role are praised. Visual effects and CGI are lauded, but pacing and humor are criticized. Core cast performances are strong, though some characters are underutilized.
Like Tails.
Yeah, they didn't really use Tails all that much, did they?
Yeah. Give Tails a bigger role.
Reviewers felt the story is engaging, yet predictable, with plenty of fan service. Action sequences and soundtrack are highlights, but Shadow's backstory and human characters are disappointing, according to reviewers. It's a fun, action-packed film with room for improvement. Overall, the movie is rated 6.9 stars based on user reviews on IMDb.
Oh, what would you rate it?
We're not there yet. Okay. And I suspect you're going to come in higher than that.
Oh, I will very much come in higher.
The other one I noted is Metacritic. Metacritic has 56 out of 100 critic reviews, so that's 56 out of 100 for Metacritic. Audience/user reviews are much higher at 8.4 out of 10.
Okay.
So critics didn't like it nearly as much as the audience. For me, my final review, I'm going to come in ahead of the critics on Metacritic, right? But I'm going to go a little bit lower than average in the Metacritic user review, where they rated it at 8.4. I'm going to come in at about 7 out of 10. I thought the action was great. Shadow was an exciting new addition to the franchise, but I'm starting to tire a little bit of the humor and the cheese in some of the performances. Like, think of like Sonic's, he has like a recurring joke where he'll be like, you don't think we were dumb enough to bring the keys right to you? And then they find the key and he goes, yep, we were dumb enough. It's kind of, it reminds me of the sort of they fly now sort of line from Star Wars or whatever.
Yeah.
It's getting a little cheesy for me, but that's fine. As long as the kids like it, I think, or you guys.
They could have done better with the humor.
But that's okay. They have a brand.
Sonic 3 was more focused on like the emotional depth.
Yeah.
For like Shadow.
For me, I think I'm assuming Jim Carrey's Robotnik is going to be gone for good, and they're probably not going to bring him back. And I think that was kind of the perfect time for him to leave the franchise, because they need a breath of fresh air in the villain department. They've used Robotnik in the first one, Robotnik in the second one, 2 Robotniks in the third one, right? So I think it's time, to bring somebody fresh in. I'm hoping with this Amy Rose Metal Sonic thing, and don't spoil it if you have a guess, because I know you know all the lore and the backstory.
Actually, I have no idea what's going to go on in Sonic 4.
Nice.
Personally, I'm hoping it's Gun that made Metal Sonic and sending Metal Sonic after Sonic.
Wait, what's Gun? Anyway, overall, I enjoyed the movie, and I'm looking forward to where they're going to take the series next. What about you, Nate?
Okay, most of what you said is my review, to be honest.
Really?
I would rate it 10 out of 10, though.
Oh, so everything I said is your review, except that you're rating it the perfect movie, the best movie.
Yes, because it's my favorite movie.
Fair enough. So that puts you at an extremely high score. Do you want to elaborate? Maybe you found things better
Mostly
than mine if you're going to copy my review, but then give it 3 points higher.
It's a Sonic movie based on a new Sonic game that people like more than the first Sonic 1 and Sonic 2.
You mean the ones from Sega Genesis?
Yes, the ones off the Sega Genesis.
Those are the best games in the series. How can people...
Oh, but people like the others more, like Sonic Adventure 2. And there are a lot of other Sonic movies that they could do, like they could do Sonic Adventure with Chaos. Chaos is cool. He's like a water guy.
Huh.
They could do. They got a bunch of villains they could do for other Sonic
Excellent.
games.
Well, I look forward to seeing how that plays out. I'm sure we'll see one in the next movie.
Yeah, highly likely Metal Sonic, because they showed him in the end of the trailer. Not the trailer, in the end of the first after credit scene.
Nice. So Nate, if you're all set with your review, do you want to just do a recap of our rankings, or do you want to do a ranking for the movies?
Yeah, let's do a ranking for the movies.
Okay. Now I have all our rankings here in a spreadsheet. If you want to just go by our review scores, or if you want to just do an ad hoc re-ranking.
Yeah, let's just do an ad hoc re-ranking.
All right, go ahead. You can rank them then.
All right, so
what's your first ranking?
Coming in at last place, the Knuckles series. I'm just getting that one over with.
Okay.
Real quick. Coming in at number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It was pretty much just a road trip movie about Sonic.
Oh, but that was fun, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was pretty much just a road trip movie, though. At second place, Sonic 2.
Okay.
And it was really, really good. I loved it. It wasn't just a road trip, and it took a deeper dive into some of the lore of Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
And then coming in at number 1, Sonic 3.
Well,
it's a masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
I would recommend it to anyone that even is thinking about, I should try out Sonic. I would recommend them to watch the Sonic movies.
Sure. So you actually went right in line with your review scores. You review scored Sonic 1 at 8.5, Sonic 2 was 9, and Sonic 3 was 10.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, I might as well just go by my review scores. So it's for me, Sonic 1 was a 7, Sonic 2 was an 8, and Sonic 3 was a 7. So I tied Sonic 1 and Sonic 3.
Dot.
Yes.
Dot.
I was gonna. That's why Sonic 2 was an 8, because of that one joke.
Yes.
But
that one joke. He loves that one joke.
Yeah. So I guess I'd have to, if I had to pick, I think I'd have to put Sonic 3 ahead of Sonic 1. So for my rankings, number 3 is Sonic 1, number 2 is Sonic 3, and then my favorite Sonic movie is Sonic 2. If you want to look at our average, the Popcorn and Powerups average scores, we put Sonic 1 at 7.75 average, then Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 are both tied at 8.5. So you need to break the tie and decide which one is the Popcorn and Powerups favorite Sonic movie.
The favorite Sonic movie is... Well, I can't do a drum roll because I wouldn't be able to hear it.
I could just edit one in.
Yeah, just edit one in.
All right.
the Popcorn and Powerups second favorite Sonic movie is Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Did you say the second favorite Sonic movie?
Yes, because it's the second favorite. Look at your spreadsheet, man.
No, it is the number one favorite.
Oh.
Yes. The favorite movie is Sonic 3 for Popcorn and Power-Ups, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's the end of season 1. We're not doing seasons, but if you want to do seasons, we can do seasons. Please, can we do seasons?
You know what?
Please.
Nate's right. That is the end of season 1 of Popcorn and Power-Ups.
Alright, that's season 1, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen.
Listeners, thank you for listening to our intro season of Popcorn and Power-Ups. Please keep tuning in because we've got way more movies, way more video games, and way more fun in the coming seasons.
You'll hear us again in season 2.
Popcorn and Power-Ups is a production of Popcorn and Power-Ups Media, a totally fake podcast network. All ads are complete nonsense unless otherwise stated.